My replacement. This person has called like 6 times. And I told him, look, it'll be done when it's done, man. You just gotta be patient. And that's not good enough, so... He's definitely a kid. They usually can't. We're gonna get going on this momentarily. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way. You can close out. Pretty sure I left this guy's sleeve here. He was very happy. And when we leave tonight, I have to get the boxes out of the back of your car, put them in the back of my car. I just left the big boxes there. Okay.
Do you want to take Amanda's picture home?
Yeah, I might as well. But the problem is the back of my car has got all the stuff for me and doing installs in it, so...
Oh, okay.
I guess there's other stuff I gotta get out of the back of your car.
Well, then I can always put it in my car.
What?
Picture.
No, I'll take it home. Fine. Alright, we're gonna race against the clock here. Alright, Emily. Emily, it's your story to tell. Lee doesn't need to tell it. All right, we have 40 minutes. I need you to keep moving. I need to give you what?
Some Keurig coffee.
Why?
The gentleman and his female friend get up
can say girlfriend.
Sunday morning, they do walk coffee.
Before they leave?
I don't know, I wanna be prepared.
You're not a bed and breakfast. I understand you're just trying to be polite, but like, don't worry about it.
Your machine.
Hey, don't worry about it. You're being polite enough, I promise. Because my problem is I don't know what's going on, so. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Good.
They determined that he had a defective printer out of the box. He's getting a new one.
Perfect. I think when I'm gone, I think I'm gonna play replays for y'all. All right, here we go. We got 40 minutes. Let's. Because that's the time amount of time I'm giving myself to do this full HDMI replacement. So this HDMI is actually one of the worst I've ever seen. You can see how bad it is even from this distance. How about now? All right, you guys should be able to hear me now. All right, so let's get it apart. Take our time. Hello. But why did you need a gift card, Emily? You already have PayPal. Doing okay. How's Greece? Yeah, it's okay here. I'm going to have to be careful. I'm seeing roach poop on this. Yep, we got dead roaches. Hopefully they are actually dead. No, Emily, I don't know what that means. Just, all the roaches. There's roaches, roaches everywhere. I wouldn't call it rare. I don't think there's anything especially unique about that. I think it's just the manufacturer's stuff. All right, get that unplugged. Yeah, let's hope that all these roaches are dead. There we got that. Those. Yeah, I'm going to go with these guys have been dead for a minute. Keep it there just in case. If I need it. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's for sure. So just you bought the gift card, and then the bank, because you bought it from the internet, the web, your bank put your credit card on hold. If I'm understanding. Why did PayPal put it on hold? Are you talking about, like, so there's those terms that you're using don't actually exist, but if you're talking about single channel or dual channel, then generally you want dual channel. I don't know, I've never gotten into the specifics that much, man. I've never heard of single rank memory before. You're the first person to ever say that. To me, anyways. Alright, let's get this off of here and we can get down to the nitty gritty. I'm getting this HDMI port off of here because this thing is destroyed. Okay, Emily. What were you buying that you needed so quickly? And you couldn't wait for it? I know you don't like waiting, but sometimes you need to, and you should. Alright. Hey, this is already calibrated specifically for this. Alright, let's get this in here. It's almost as if the only thing I'm using this for lately is doing these. Almost. Nope. Alright, let's get this liquefied. Wait for that to expand. So this is an interesting thing that you can see. You see that I'm applying heat over here, but you see this melting? This copper plane that's around here is connected to these boys. So as this gets hot, the heat is spread out all the way across over to here. That's why even though I'm working on one part of the board, another part of the board can get hot. Just interesting to see. little bit more back in there. Let me just see here. Menu. Exposure. I think I want to up the exposure a little bit on this. That's too much. Oh. What about the white balance now? Nope. 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 I guess we go back on that. All right. Next, we're going to apply some more flux, and we heat this boy up. Get this guy out of here. Remember, we're never going to grab this and yank down. What we're going to do is we're just going to, once these guys start liquefying, like that, and then these guys, we got to make sure we keep a nice balance of heat spread around here. We're just going to gently rest our tweezers here. We're going to heat the board all the way through. All right, we're close. And it just falls out. All right, let's take a look. No pads. I do need to order these. I'm down to 2. All right, flip. So, yep, we did a good job. Let's go back to here. Pull out our solder wick. Get these holes wicked out. Well, Emily, I couldn't be. Okay. Now we're going to heat this up. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. The best way is probably using a solder sucker. The way that I do it is with a piece of solder wick. We wait until it gets nice and juicy like that. And we just get in there, we heat everything up, keep heating it. wiggle. Got part of it out of there. A good part of it out of there. What the heck am I doing with my clippers? Alright, and I'll be right back. I don't know. I haven't opened it.
Okay. I heard you talking about that. You were looking at it.
No. Like I opened up the he set a box down that was full of bulbs. I don't want a box full of bulbs. All right. Back at it. Okay, Emily, I'll be have a safe flight. That one cleaned out. Let's switch sides. There we go. I think we're gonna hit this hole again. I don't think enough. I think we got enough out of this because I can see it's not straight. Yeah, I was looking at the prices. That's if it does what they say it's gonna do, like it'll be a really solid recommendation for me for most of my, I'd say most of my builds. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to add a little bit of solder to this guy. I'm excited to get my hands on one and give it some testing. Which I think I will do with that one. Love how this stuff like turns black for some reason. Gotta love it. All right. What's going on there? That's weird. I must have touched that. Because, Emily, you can speak for yourself. And I even asked you to tell me and not have Lee tell me. You're an adult, Emily. You can talk for yourself. All right. New HDMI ready. Set this up. Rotate. This one's sitting a little proud. I might have too much solder on there. We'll find out shortly. My hand moving. Man, why is my hand moving? And I like when you type stuff, Emily. 2, 3. Jeez, that one really is on there. 5. X, 7, 8, 9. Why is the focus changing on this? I never understand that. 10, 12, 13, 15, 16. 19. All right, we're good. Let's flip. And if I didn't like you typing in my chat, Emily, I would have banned you, you know? You know, I forgot something with this. Real quick, before we get too deep into this, just need to put flux on this side to make sure that this flows down these legs. Let's expand it out. It went down. So let's do the same thing on this one. I think if I do this correctly, if this one falls, then I am going to be good. I'm not going to have to hit this with a hot air gun. This, like, I am, so far, this Amtech flux that I'm using, I am not impressed with how much char this stuff makes. Yeah, Emily, you're good at typing. You just got to slow down. That's all. Like, I'm not used to seeing this much of this black stuff coming off of this. Look, my dude, you need me. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever had this happen. This is Chris. How can I help you? Okay. Okay. I don't know how I'd be able to help you with that over the phone, unfortunately. That's more of like an in-person thing. Yeah, that's like I don't have the ability to do it remotely anytime soon. That's the other part of it. Yeah, so I would see, I'm trying to think here. So when it says it's offline, is the printer still connected to your Wi-Fi? Okay. Yeah. So the only thing that I would be able to do would be schedule time to get out there and take a look at it. But unfortunately, the earliest I would be able to do that is going to be the 24th of March. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to be gone for 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah, I apologize. Like normally I'd be able to hop on this right away and get you taken care of, get you back up and running, but just I'm getting ready to close up and head out, so. There are other local places that would be a better fit than the Geek Squad that are going to be a heck of a lot less expensive. I just saying that they're out there. I don't have any relationships with any of them. Um, there is a printer repair place. I'm going to put you back on hold. My office manager will pick up the phone. He might be able to make a suggestion for you. So hold on a second. So pick that up and just give him that information. Yeah. All right, let me look at the other side of this.
So you have paper and pencil? Okay. The
So
gentleman's name is Stephen Arnold. Phone number is 941.
All right, we're good. I don't have to hit it with the hot air.
0103.
Let's just take a second real quick and verify all of our pins are still attached.
No problem, sir. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we're good. Yes, Emily. All right, let's clean up. Because I told him 3, Emily. Am I not allowed to tell people what I want to tell people? Maybe I want to take some time and clean up my office when I get back instead of starting work right away again. You gotta let me say what I'm gonna say, Emily. All right, get this cleaned up. We still have to put it back together and test it. We still need to clean up the liquid metal. Yeah, Emily, I will be. All right, let's look at this liquid metal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crack one of these guys open. I'm gonna have to see if I can find those black-tipped Q-tips for working on the liquid metal. All right. That's pretty good. Like it's weird that we see this basically the same on all of these guys. Let's get this picked up as much as we can, and we will come in here. Now let's start polishing. We want to get rid of our corrosion. It's all built up in the center of that. There we go. This one actually wasn't that bad. This wasn't like a super old one. This is a relatively new one. And then we'll put the liquid metal that they had back on there. That one was not bad at all. Let's take a look at the other side of this. Let's get this off of here. Yeah, some of these other ones we've seen have been real bad, and it takes me a while to get through the oxidation that's on them. Pull this guy over here. It's actually a whole bunch of liquid metal on this. Let's just... go. Nice. Then we'll just go ahead and add his liquid metal back in there. Off to the side. Take our board. And then slot it in. Okay. Two. All right, we have one screw here. We have one screw here. That's back down. Yep. I'm pretty confident in this one. And this kid can come pick this up. You're installing your SSD now. Should I put this heatsink on it? If your motherboard does not have a heatsink cover already for the SSD, yes, use it. Because SSDs get hot. That's one of the things that actually helps kill them faster is not having proper cooling on them. In reverse. There. I was about to make a cardinal sin here. We are going to plug in our ribbon cables all the way in. The number of times I've done that and just been like, oh no, it's fine. Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi's. Yeah, man, if you can get them on there, absolutely get them on there. Okay. Let's get it all lined up. You know what? We're just going to send it. We're going to go all the way. Not even going to test it at this point. Doing it live. Boom. Boom. Doing it live. It wanted to stay. That would be a problem. This cable right here is in the wrong spot, and I can see it. This should be fine. Beautiful. Number one. No. Unbelievable, Chris. Unbelievable. It's not going anywhere. It's fine. Oh, yeah. You know, see, here's the thing. When I was watching him, because I actually watched one of his videos, he does the hot swap method where he keeps the board hot and then just drops in the new one. I'm not comfortable doing that, you know? Like, still, it's like, I know it's safe, but like my hand, I just don't feel like my hands are steady enough to actually go and do that method. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not at all confident that I would be able to do it. All right. I'm printing a Mayan death whistle for someone. Yeah. No, I think it's more I end up putting it in there, pulling it out, putting it in, like, because my hands aren't stable in the vertical motion. Like, I'm just concerned that I would hit other stuff, or I'd get it halfway in and it would get stuck and then I wouldn't be able to get it out. There we go. I don't know. We'll find out once it's printed, won't we? Have you been posting in the 3D printer this Reddit, subreddit, Ram? And we're good. Let's call this kid. Oh, yeah, because someone was posting, they just started using PETG for the first time. Hey, this is Chris over at the computer shop.
Hi, yes. I was just wondering if
The PS5 is done and ready to be picked up. Yeah. Yeah, it's ready to go. It's 125. All right. Okay. I was just curious. Nice and solid. Yeah, because someone was complaining that they just started using PETG and that they were having trouble with it. Yep. I use white stick glue on my bed for printing ABS, and that stuff works wonders. As soon as I started doing that, changed the way I print. And then for if you ever do decide to print the PCTG, like I used double-sided painters, not double-sided, just regular old painter's tape. I should call this kid in an hour and be like, hey, you coming to pick this up? And then an hour after that, call him again and be like, hey, you coming to pick this up? Can you print the paperwork for this for me, please? Number 24. I gotta grab some other ones to work on. Stuff put away. Gotta go reorder more PS5 HDMIs. I'm down to 2. I ordered a dozen of them. I'm down to 2. Never in my mind, after all of the struggle that Naz and I had working on these things originally, did I ever think that I would be this proficient at this? Because the first few times we tried to do this, we were buying consoles to just practice on, and man, we were ripping traces left and right. Turns out the hardware, the actual tools we were using were actually the problem, because even though the iron said it was getting up to, or the hot air reflow station said it was getting up to like 400 degrees, I checked it and it was getting up to 200. So it's just one of those, you don't know until you know. And I've learned so much in the past 2 years. Kind of cool. It's crazy. Me just unplugging this USB restarted my computer. My backup computer just completely hard reset. Yeah, it should work fine. You're going to send a picture of the heatsink on Discord. Can you check and see if it's right, please? Yeah, sure. I'll take a look. Give me a second. Just got to finish cleaning up my desk so I can work on another computer. So give me a couple seconds here. And we'll check. Hey, can you add this to things for me to order, please, Mo? I already ordered all that stuff. We're starting a new list. I need to order another set of this. KN95. Yep, I'll know exactly what that means. Actually, we're getting ready to go and get into hard flu season around here. I'm gonna want to do that. Tech support. That's backwards, buddy. You need to have the pins sticking out. The pins that go into the motherboard still need to be sticking out. All right. All right, this one, I told him that I was working on this. When did this come in? This was 224. This is 219. I think I got to work on this one first. Computer is not posting. Full diagnostic. All right, we got another laptop diagnostic thing to do. Ugh. 10. Yeah. Yeah, you got to push, like I wouldn't push it. I would take it apart, move it forward, and then put it back in. You never want to go around sliding electronics. Grabbed one of them to help remove random fuzzies from prints. A little butane guy. Do you know what would actually be a better idea than that? And it might be something you already actually own and you just didn't think about? Would be a hot air rework station, because that's what I use. When I need to do it, I use a hot air rework station. And there's no open flame for me to light anything on fire. There you go. That looks better. So you still need some place for the screw to go on the back. Can you send me, like, where did you get this thing from? Send me a link to this thing. Something about it doesn't look right. Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah, like in that situation, that makes sense. For some reason, I thought you had one, though. That's fine, but you still need to have a space for that notch. And what you just sent, the secondary one, it looks like there's like a blue pad or something sitting over where that notch would be. Oh. Okay, no, that makes sense. Then what you got is like perfect. What is that? EA uploads recovered source for several command. I loved these games. I played the heck out of Generals. No, I didn't know this was a thing. When did this happen? Today? Yesterday? That's actually dope. Is that what you posted in the Jum chat? That's weird. It's just weird that they're not like trying to fight tooth and nail to pull it down. Yes, I think that's all you need to worry about. That's awesome. Who would have thunk that frickin' EA? What's going on, man? Here you go, Angeline. That is for the thing I did today. But the
Well, what was this for? Is somebody totally different?
no, it's the same thing. Look how much.
Yeah, but he paid this.
Uh-huh.
Why didn't he add up all the other pieces?
So look. What was that?
But I'm going to only put in 100 quarters, right?
No, it's 100 1/4 plus 175. Yeah. Thank you. It was 125 for the build, 150 for the on-site. Well, Activision's been like that for a minute, though. Where was that question? I didn't even see that question. Oh, what's great? I use a LTT screwdriver, yeah. No, you don't need to wipe the pad. It doesn't need to be clean. As long as there's no metal on it, you're fine. All right, we cleared up my storage space for highlights. Apparently, they moved all of my old broadcasts to highlights. And when I say old broadcasts, I mean from when I first started streaming on Twitch, old. So it should be fine now. There you go. Well, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that death whistle definitely did not work right. I have to look up the instructions for printing to see what they recommend. How did you gain better performance specifically? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I'm going to switch mics for a few while I eat. Nice. See, Masters, you helpful. It used to be. Normally. For sure. Well, it looks good, man. Yeah, man. drop. Housing market everywhere sucks. I am as far south as you can get. Uh-huh. Or commute. So Autodesk and HP are both laying off 2,000 workers. So, hold on. You put the pads, like there's no metal on metal anywhere in that, right? Because it's supposed to be sandwiched between the pads. Correct? Sure. So, the way that should look is you have a bottom U piece that should have a pad, and then you put on top of that pad, you put your SSD, and then on top of that pad, on top of the SSD, should be another set of pads, and then the metal enclosure should click together. Huh? No. I don't know. Because you just installing an SSD should not have fried anything. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it should just be... Yeah, I see it. You have the bottom plate. You put one of these pads on the bottom plate. Then you put the SSD. Then you put the other pad on top of it. Then you put this. And then you screw in the sides. Well, unplug the SSD. I mean, that's a pretty normal design. I don't know why, like, you go in too hard on some things sometimes, man. Well, yeah, I mean, if it caused your computer to short out, like, that's a normal design for an SSD. I don't see anything wrong with that. And it's the thing that flashed, yeah. Make sure you didn't have anything else sitting anywhere. Yep. She's okay, Emily. What? Okay. Yeah, I activated it for our Discord as well. Yeah, make sure nothing is resting against the motherboard. I don't know what it does. It's so the reason I activated it for the server is so I could stream something to Joe in actual resolution and he could read it. So you get better on were how do I explain that? He couldn't read anything on my screen at all. Oh. Well, no, it wasn't even that. It's like it was downscaling to like 360. Everything looks fine there. I don't see anything out of place. Nothing looks like it's plugged in incorrectly. Do you see any burn marks on your board anywhere? This is Chris. What's going on? No, I had a suspicion. The system. Oh, they're on hold. Can you merge the call? Yeah. So I just need to understand what he's asking for. Mm-hmm. I am. I'm here. Hi, Scott. Chris. What exactly are you looking for? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure who would have that. I like, is that something that's part of Data Pro? Okay. Well, their system was set up like 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the so she just like so does she need admin because this is all running off of a server. Does she need administrative rights to something? Okay. Okay. Well, here let's log her out, and I have one that I can try. I do not know how to use this software at all, so you're gonna have to. What do you? Are you connected to her computer right now? Okay. Yeah, she knows how to use this software pretty well. So, just go ahead and log out, Taina. And then once you're logged out, I will go ahead and we'll just log back in, and we'll see. Just have to. I don't think anyone else is. Right, I'm just saying, I'm just hoping no one else is currently logged in. Yeah, I don't know if she is. I don't think she is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's working. Like, I'm pretty sure that this should work. I'm not sure why it's not. Just hitting enter. And it says press enter to validate. And let's see what it does. Okay. Okay. Now what do we... It looks like it says select default device. What? I don't see any options that say screen. There's default, desk jet, laser jet, Oki. Yeah, so just default, whatever. Please enter a new date. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're in there now. Am I gonna select that? Okay. 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 It says warning, printer not ready. Yeah, it doesn't give me that option. So it doesn't look like I'm able to do that. It will not let me go past it, no. Okay. Oh Okay, it's not doing anything. There it goes. Yeah, alright. And then just type in screen. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yes. On master configuration, I have four options. Sales order entry. Okay. Sales order form name. It says ORD 1. Oh, yep, ORD 1. Alright, can I go ahead and get out of this then? Dot matrix is typically what they use. That's correct. Is it DPA sales? Support, okay. Alright, do I need to be on this anymore, Taina? Alrighty. Yeah, alright, have a good one. Bye. Yep, no problem. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to try it again. It's not like you can just sit there and wait for the computer to, like, eventually turn itself off or on. I have no way of physically, like, taking a look at it. But the sparks had to come from something. Hopefully it wasn't that flash drive. With a USB drive. But like something would have had to fry your motherboard. It doesn't just happen by plugging in an SSD. So you're gonna have to take things apart like kind of one at a time and do a visual inspection to figure out what it is or what it was. Did you take the SSD apart? All right, so this is an Alienware. Man, there's like literally nothing printed on this thing about what this is. Alienware something or other. Like, I would take apart the SSD, man. Like, you got to look to see if the SSD is fried or if any metal on metal was happening. Because that's typically what causes a spark. If you have metal on metal. Alright, so this guy isn't turning on. Let's see if we can't figure out why. Start with some simple stuff. Pull the battery. So what it's in here for, computer's not posting full diagnostic. Let's see. See if we can get anything here. Yes, these fans are incredibly dusty. This is not turning on. Maybe. We'll see if we can get to the CMOS. Let's see what we got. See, I'm not getting any lights. I'm getting no beeps. I'm getting nada. I don't see anything that's CMOS related here. Can you post a photo of it on the Discord? Well, the battery right now is unplugged, and it was just running off of ground power. And you know, I've heard of tone deaf. I've never heard of tone dead. But, like, that's really rude to say about this laptop, sir. Alright, let's power it on again. I pulled the RAM. I'm hoping to see something flash on the keyboard. Everything looks fine on that. So, like, no idea what would have been fried or could possibly have fried. I mean, could it be your power supply went? I do have fat fingers, sir. You know I'm not very dexterous. Okay, so we're not getting anything off of this. All right, let's see if we get a memory error now, at least. Oh, so when something's wrong, this flashes. That's interesting. Red, red, blue, blue, blue. Well, that sucks, man. Yeah, because it's just putting an SSD in a computer should not short anything. Like, ever. Yeah, it could be the BIOS. Think we're having another one of those? That would be a motherboard then. No shot. 20876. Tomorrow's the 1st. I wonder, is there's a BIOS reset for this? Dell. How much farther do I want to take this apart? Yeah, they were spinning earlier. Well, they were spinning in the sense that, like, when I turned them on, they started spinning. And then they shut themselves off. But they're temperature controlled, right? So if the temperature is too high, well, it will start spinning, as one does. Alright, got nothing back here. It's our... all the way over there. Does it? You have an Alienware laptop? What are the odds that we actually have like an actual BIOS chip on the other side of this board? I don't necessarily want to take this all the way apart, but I'm not seeing a real option other than that. This guy does not want to move. If I remember right, I've had one of these before. And we have to take everything out of this thing. Yeah. And if I remember right, this is actively screwed in to this board. I think I might even have one of these motherboards sitting in the back right now. Come on. Don't think there's anything underneath there. Unplug that. Unplug this. You know, not all Acers are garbage, just the ones that are sold in stores. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. There's no BIOS on this thing. I have a sneaking suspicion that I know exactly what... I think it's the video card. Let me see if I have this exact motherboard. Because I'm like 90% sure I have this exact motherboard. This one? No. Maybe? No. Yeah, the exact same motherboard. Like literally the exact same. Different revision. Is the LK? Yeah, so it's just slightly different revision, but it's the same. And the problem with this one was the GPU died on it. So I'm wondering if that's what happened here. Trying to see when I ordered this. So it was a year ago. Actually, exactly a year ago. We were never able to figure out why the screen was black, other than the GPU died. Let's see if we got a short. Is it the thing is it wouldn't? It's not a short. It's turning on, so it wouldn't be shorted. It's good. Is that a wind bond chip? This is the BIOS chip. We might just pull this off and try and read it, see if it's something with the BIOS. That's pretty centrally located and relatively easy to get to. Giga device. Hey, that wasn't the problem. Not sure what that is, but I don't think it's our BIOS. There's another one. So definitely not thinking it's our BIOS now. Well, in the interim, I have this one. Let's figure out where it is on this board. Is that a wind bond chip, like dead center? Yes, it is. That would be... So, again, it's a different revision. It should be right here. So it's saying it should be like right here, if this is to be trusted. Clearly not, though. Wait, hold up. Yeah, so on this board, that's JSP. On this board, it's that. But they're the same. So is that the BIOS chip then? He says. And then it's coming down to whether or not we can actually find one. But there's two of those, which is the problem. Because like I said, there's another one all the way over here. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's just another chip. I don't know what it is. So this is an Alienware M15 Ryzen Edition R5. Thank you, Emily. I'll do that in a second. All right, we're going to plug this back in real quick. We're going to follow, there's some BIOS reset instructions that I'm going to follow for this device because apparently it's a popular issue. According to Dell. Check out these popular topics. And then we will dig into this a little bit more, see if it is a BIOS issue. It definitely can be. We're not going to put all of these screws back in here, just some. Because apparently the real-time clock is not associated with the BIOS. It's some solid-state solution, or it's not. The real-time clock is not associated with the battery. It's a solid-state solution of some sort, which is interesting. Fram. What does Fram mean? Besides, they're an air filter brand, an oil filter brand. Or you're saying flash RAM? Who knows? Let's find out. We'll find out together. Why? Fram does some of the Fram stuff is actually okay. I said some, like their the high mileage stuff is actually decent. All right. Everything should still be plugged in. So, connect the adapter, press and hold the power button for 30 to 35 seconds until the power LED flashes 3 times. Two. I got 2. Okay, we're just gonna do this from a cold start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29, 30. It's just flashing 2 red at me. This is Chris. Hey, what's up? Okay. Yeah, so that's what the categories actually are? All right, cool. All right, awesome. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, have a good... Yeah, leave your computer on for me. What do you mean it should? So you're trying to just connect into the regular stuff, right? Okay, that's yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, on Monday, just let me know if it's still not working right. All right, see ya. Have a good weekend. So it doesn't look like that worked. Nope. Hmm. Looks like I've replaced same motherboard multiple times in different computers. You know what? I just thought about something. Let me go out on a limb here. Make sure it's not this. So there's this trick that Joe taught me that we're going to try here in a second. I need to remember how to sign into this SharePoint drive. We're doing this again. We're going to unplug this here in a second. I need to sign out of stuff. Hi, Silver Gaming. Oh. Whew. Oh, nice. All right, let's see if this works. So if there's a problem with the onboard video going to this, or there's a problem with the screen, you can unplug this. And then the motherboard should default to the external monitor. So let's see if that happens. I don't think it's going to. No. Not at all. So this is going to probably be looking like a motherboard replacement then. Yeah, this is definitely an Alienware. And this is definitely... So the thing that's interesting to me is that the keyboard is supposed to be RGB. And it's just locked where it is. So we definitely might be looking at BIOS. Definitely. Okay, well, if you have any questions, definitely let us know. Where... Lots. Lots and lots. Alienware is now owned by Dell, yes, and has been for some time. Yeah, absolutely. Why would that be an issue? NVIDIA and Intel aren't the same company, and then NVIDIA and AMD are not the same company. That is true, Master. Yeah, definitely. Can you imagine if NVIDIA was like, you know what, I don't think we're going to work with any AMD processors at all anymore? How many millions of computers would stop working? Like this computer, for instance, would completely stop working. That is the GPU in this is an NVIDIA like 40 series, and the CPU is a Ryzen. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Not bad. So the 7700X, I don't know how much overclocking headroom that has. I know it has some. It's just not a huge amount. So yeah, tomorrow when we get in, we'll take this apart and we'll look up a motherboard cost and whatnot, and apparently go. Excuse me. Apparently, just go get a new mother for this. Yeah. So. Look at benchmarks. So the Ryzen is 37% better. Though that i5, while being old, still in the top 300, which is saying something. Yeah, the 7700X is not bad. Nothing wrong with synthetic. You're talking about a really old CPU, my dude. Yeah, I would say you should look at getting better stuff for sure. All right. Okay. Excuse me?
You already closed them out?
No. Okay. You're all good. You closed them out because I had you print the paperwork.
Oh, okay. So bring the paperwork, close them out?
No, you must have just gone through and just done it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why change it? That's fine.
Now we're wasting, do nothing.
All right. Well, I guess I'll take it and see if I can do something with it. Oh, that's cute. What is that? Okay. I did, and the answer is a lot. Several hundred at this point. You're all good. So what were you looking at over on LTT that I popped up? Interesting. That would make sense, seeing as I've had to deal with so many scam PCs in the past 2 years. Yeah. Well, that did not work. Why did that not work? There we go. I mean, I did. Yeah, there's that. And then there's the ones that don't even have a GPU slapped in it. They are literally just RGB. Oh, I did. I've done pizza in the air fryer a bunch of times. It's from Newegg, it's fine. As long as it's shipped and sold by Newegg and not a third-party reseller. Now. But even then, the parts lists are terrible. 030825. You're not typing. Oh, 25. You're welcome. Yeah, you can get parts from anywhere, honestly. The where you get them from doesn't matter as much as making sure you're getting what you're actually paying for. Have a good night, Emily. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Did you have a good day playing Flight Sim and stuff? Awesome. Where'd you end up flying to? Oh, you played New World? Okay. That death whistle did not print correctly. This has to be done sitting down. No, just the one here. I used to have one at home, but I ended up just not using it like I should have. So I actually gave it to somebody. Because it just ended up sitting a lot. Because when I'm at home, it's just like I'm focused on either editing videos or doing IT stuff. Newegg is very slow comparatively. Yeah, especially like if it wasn't shipped and sold by Newegg, yeah, you're gonna have that situation happen too. Because it's just a person at that point. It's not even like a business or anything. Hopefully soon for you, though. They might be waiting on a part. Like, what all did you order? We're always interested to hear people's things. Hey, there's some okay $20 motherboards out there. You don't gotta crap on all of them. I assume, anyways. They are still working on that, whatever they're doing up there. Yeah. Did you? But they can't support DDR5, and you are accurate on that one. I'll give you that. Yeah, we always like seeing what people decide to build, because every single build ends up going a little bit different. Every person's goals are a little bit different, so it's nice to have some unique and different builds going on. Yeah, I'm excited about. I just put this on backwards. This one, I'm gonna take them all off. Yeah, I'm excited. Like when I get back, we're gonna start working on rearranging this. I'm gonna take some time and like probably that first week I get back, I'm gonna tear this down. I'm gonna get it set up so that I'm in a different location, and then once I'm in a different location, I gotta set it up so I can hire someone. I need to set up a workstation for them. What speed RAM? B650. I just built one using the Tomahawk B5 B650 7700 RTX 3050. That's very similar to a build I just did. Poorly. I don't think that you look good in a skirt. I'm sorry. Anything for the fellow. Oh, it's not good that you still haven't gotten that stuff shipped yet. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, I just literally did that build, like very, very similar. Main differences are that it was a Ryzen 9, and there was two 3050s because he needed 6 monitors. I put this one on backwards too.
How does it have it set up in his room?
Yeah, it's on a desk in the center of a room. Yeah. Oh, we have a Discord too, by the way, Cassie. Yeah, I would say so. You can see some of the builds that I've done. You can see some of the other builds that some of our members have done. And if you ever have a question or problem, you can just ask. All right, cool. Yeah, just post in the Discord. I'm sure people will come watch. Yeah. Especially whenever it happens, if I'm not streaming, yeah. People love watching computer builds. Yeah, I'm seeing people having problems with the new Monster Hunter game. Only time will tell. It is an Ubisoft game, so you should expect some. Hey, nothing wrong with pre-builts. And not all cash grabby games are terrible. Some of them are cash grab for, you know, a cash grab sake, but they end up being okay games, Master. Can't be cynical about everything, though you are like 90% correct. I'm gonna have to print a bed that's nothing but these little twist lock things I'm screwing on here, because I have way more of these. This is a 3D printed parts storage board that gets mounted on a wall. It's going to be mounted like on a wall behind me, so when I'm doing repairs and stuff, people will be able to see it and whatnot. Yeah. Hey, priorities. Yeah, if you can, that'd be great. Because then you know what you're getting in person, and you don't have to wait on shipping, and you get to see it. It's always fun. All right, I got 2 sheets of 12 of this now. I need 1 more sheet of 12, and then we move on to completely different parts for this. Yeah, I'm just finishing putting together this board. And then, like I said, I'll have 2 of these. How you doing this afternoon, Cyber? You okay?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
Just all the stuff on the shelf. What all you got over there?
Sure have a lot.
Yeah.
And so when I get back, I'm going to work on rotating the office around. And then cleaning up.
You get rid of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that failed horribly inside for some reason.
What was that supposed to be?
It's a whistle. Doesn't do anything because it did not print correctly. I need to go look up the original files.
Jeez.
Welcome back. Crazy. The outside printed okay. It's just this inside. Maybe I'll just do like touching build plate. See if it prints better. Don't go outside. You might get blown away. Well, Oh, let's try it again. My printer's crashing every single time I try and access it. Gotta love it. Goodbye. Goodbye. There you go. That's it exactly. I'll work on buying one tonight. How about that? Stop trying to get me that get me to buy that rat rig. It ain't gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see it right now. Honey, why do we have no money for our vacation? It's no reason. I just bought a 3D printer with the money that, you know. called, yeah, okay. My wife has 0 credit card debt. 0. Yeah, I agree. What is what is that? You're gonna print. It's starting to print. How does that knock you out? Thinking about buying one of those 24 terabyte drives. Anyways, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna stream tonight, so we'll see what we do. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you later. Stay safe out there. I appreciate all of y'all hanging out. We will see you all later.